This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. The Sooners will kick it away to start us off. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The linebacker shifting around now. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Run down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over. What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's an option look. Pitch play to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Ducks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a...
Oh, and he fumbles! The defense has got it.
Oh, man, the rain ended up acting like an extra defender on this last play. The runner seemed like he was holding onto that football so tight for one moment and then watching it slip away the next.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
I'll tell you what, you're going to load up on this running game, and you're going to leave your corners one-on-one. You better be ready when you take on Oklahoma. Think about all the receivers they've had over the years. Just off the top of my head, guys like CeeDee Lamb and Hollywood Brown, they get left one-on-one. They're going to make you pay for it. This receiver showing he's got the quicks to be able to win those one-on-one battles in soft hands. Good timing and a nice gain for the Sooners.
And the Sooners with 1st and 10 here. It's a shotgun run call. The defense swarms him in the backfield. They have nowhere to run. Loses 2 yards.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
He's running out of time here. Blocked by the receiver. The defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. It's caught in the crossing pattern. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be a first down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Moves out of the pocket. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer. We'll see if the offense can overcome that sack. 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Quarterback heading right, trying to create on the move. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. First down and 10 now.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
He gets loose. First down, looking for more now. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flat.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Well, throwing in the rain can be very problematic, but an impressive job by this defensive back to come down with this pick regardless.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, and you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him. Big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. The defense grabs him after the completion. It's just short of a first down. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Breaks an open space. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Crosses the 45. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Oklahoma offense is back on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, the offensive line is completely occupied with that defensive front. That freed up that linebacker to shoot right through that gap and blow up the ball carrier. What a play.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. When they don't block the defensive end, he shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
4th down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield.
Boy, it's a blown opportunity here for this defense. They get the offense all the way to 4th down and long. They got to get pressure. They got to get this offense off the field, make them pay for this aggressive decision to go for it. And instead, they give up the first down. This could cost them.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, a good run here and a great reminder of what the Sooners are all about. And I know they've had quarterbacks that have gone on to win the Heisman in recent years, and Sam Bradford and Jason White and Kyler Murray, Baker Mayfield, all great players. But man, I think Oklahoma is...
He cannot escape. It's a sack. The Sooners hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quick throw over the middle. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Bringing pressure. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Lets it go quickly. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. Muscles past the defender. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
On the move now. Using his legs here. He's going to lose yardage there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Now, this quarterback's a threat with his legs, but this defense has clearly done their homework. They're not fooled at all. Good job of pushing him out of bounds for a short loss.
Finds his man. It's Cuevas. Here he goes. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a first and goal. And the Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And he drops back in the gun. Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? You're able to get him down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's third and goal. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play. It's 4th and goal from the 5, but no field goal attempt. They're going for it. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. It looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they
breaks into the clear. Now the 40. Out past the 30. At the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma. A tough run all the way to the end zone. What determination.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. The Ducks will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. This pass rush continues to make a huge impact. 3 sacks already, and now they draw the holding penalty. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Zips it down the middle. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite him.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. See if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the Sooners will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind. But look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And he's out of bounds here on the return. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And now it's fumbled. What a decision.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
So backed up to their 5-yard line at 2nd and long. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Now the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
This one will be fair caught. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. This has been an uphill battle for both offenses. Let's see if they can get it going this time. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Gets some space around the 30. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy
refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Sooners.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good, and they go up 17-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 11, set to kick this one away.
They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Ducks offense retakes the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38. They bring him down, but wow, the freshman showing off the arm strength.
Great accuracy here by the quarterback, hitting his receiver in stride on that slant, and it gave him a chance to pick up some yards after the catch.
They get him down with a big gainer to the 42. Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Moves out of the pocket. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, nice completion here by this Oregon offense to be able to show you it's not just about the quarterback's ability to run. Often you associate that with that Oregon quarterback, right? That dual threat guy that can run it. Do not forget about their ability to throw the football out in Eugene. Think about Darren Thomas, the career that he had. Started for a few years, took his team all the way to the national championship, made some big throws. And Justin Herbert. Of course, enough said, we see it every NFL Sunday what he can do. 4-year starter for the Ducks. We're still seeing these Ducks quarterbacks being able to throw the football.
Touchdown, Ducks! And 6 more points to the total.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Appear to be confused about the snap count there. It will cost him 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kicking team on now for the extra point. It's a fake PAT looking to throw for it. Oh, they trap him for a sack. And he'll be brought down. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Quarterback still with the football. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, Here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Inside the 25. Oh, it is a fumble. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a first down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Now they're running on the toss. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. First down. Looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
They pressure him and sack him to be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
On the move now. It's a deep shot to the right. Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But it just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route, and I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. As we hit the quarter break, Kirk, Oklahoma has the lead. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He'll throw it now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. The Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. On From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Coming up, second down and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And the pass will fall incomplete on the scramble attempt. Good coverage there.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He's got it near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game? Or this close, do they pull the trigger and take a chance to get the 6 points now?
Oh, they've got him. A sack on a 4th and goal stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. And there's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
He goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football and just get 4 positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And this is dropped. My goodness, he was wide open, took his eyes off the football.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it down into scoring position, but got stopped on 4th and goal. Got to put that behind them. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. What a move into open space. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for him.
The Sooners will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wide out. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. He goes down, but snags the ball and gives this defense a takeaway.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
The pass rush closing in. Short throw complete to the tight end. Steps out of bounds after a nice gain. Finally, some show of life from this offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Wide open downfield. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Second and goal for the offense. Quarterback drops back. He escapes the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time, but it will bring up third down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this third down.
They break the huddle on third and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard, they're within one possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
This is caught. Could be an important two-point conversion to get within a field goal here in the late stages. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. First play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They're going to dial up the pressure. Let's see if they bring the house. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. They look to throw it here on second down. Catch made on the left side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. They'll toss it to the right side. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The Sooners will have to kick this away. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Oh, and it's muffed. Trouble with the wet football there. Just trucks through the defender. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looks left and finds his target there. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
First and goal. Can the offense punch it in and claim the lead here in the fourth quarter? On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, Ducks. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Boy, just a great job here by the offensive line and the running back to be able to get this ball into the end zone late in the game like this, now in the fourth quarter, to give them the lead.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up, preserve this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Catch made in space. Look out. He's brought down, but an explosive play for this passing game.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
We've got to get points quickly here. Looking for explosive plays right now. Some hard running there through a tackle. And they've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. And the offense calls timeout with 17 seconds left. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, they're probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. On the move now. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. This one falls incomplete as time expires. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. 2 quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after